My name is Mustafa Gasmov from Mentora College. Today we are going to solve section 3 from April School Day of 2017. Let's start from first one. For first one, let's first read. A farmer sold 108 pounds of produce that consists 8 pounds of zucchini and 3 pounds of cucumbers. So because of both of them are pounds, some of them have to be equal to total amount of pounds. So it's equal to 108. Then after that it says 1.69 is the price of zucchini, so we have to multiply this one with z and 0.99 with c. And sum of these two expressions have to be equal to total amount of money. Because of these two units, these two let's say variable have a unit of pounds, some of them have to be equal to pounds also, so it cannot be equal to dollar or USD, let's say, or another unit. For second one, they are USD, so some of them have to be equal to USD. So answer is B. C plus C, Z plus C cannot be equal to dollar, that's why A is not correct. For this one, these numbers are changed, that's why they are not correct. Okay, now let's pass to second question. For second question, it says that for C, it is no more than 2000, and for Y, at least 150. What's the maximum number of X? So for maximizing X, we have to take maximum number of C, it is 2000, and minimum value for Y. Then we have to just calculate this equation. 10x is equal to 1400 and x is equal to 140. Answer will be B. Okay, for third one we have a polynomials, which one is equal to this expression 5x squared. We have to first open this bracket. Because of this negative sign, it will be minus 3 and plus 3x, because there's a 2 negative. Minus 2x squared minus 10x. Then we have to write this x together. Let's say 3x minus 10x will be negative 7x. 5x squared minus 2x squared will be 3x squared and minus 3. From this answer, so answer is A. Okay, let's look for x squared plus 2x is equal to 8. We can write 8 in first side, so we will get quadratic equation. We can solve it with discriminant method, but I think this one will be easier. From Weyl theorem, we know x1 plus x2 is equal to negative b over a, so here it is equal to negative 2. x1 multiplied by x2 is equal to negative 8. Okay, let's look A. 8 plus 6 will be 14. This one will be 2, negative 2, and square root of 6. So answer will be C. And also when we multiply this negative 4 and positive 2, we will get negative 8. That's why correct answer is C. Okay, let's look 5. CD is equal to CE. Because of this figure is parallelogram, they are parallel to each other, and also BC is parallel to AE, so we can write here also equal to these two sides. So that's why 115 for both angles they are equal to 115. Because these two sides are equal to each other. Or you can find all angles. For example, here is 65, here will be 115, here will be 65, 65. So these angles will be 50, here will be 65, and sum of 50 and 65 will be 115 again. but it will be a little bit longer. For 6 we have to put 0.8 to second side. P is equal to T over 0.8. So answer is D. For 7 we have to find x. That's why let's eliminate y. That's why we have to make coefficient of y opposite to each other or equal to each other. So that's why I am multiplying second equation with by 2. X plus 2y is equal to 16. X minus 2y is equal to 20. Sum of them will be 2x, 2y will be eliminated, is equal to 36, x is equal to 18. So answer is C. Okay, let's look at 8. For 8 we can see that for all answers slopes are different to each other. That's why let's look slope. Slope of this line is 2. First let's look meaning of slope. Slope is rate of change. So when x is increased by 1 unit, y is increased k unit. So for 2, when x is increased 1 unit, y have to be increased by 2 units. Let's look for example from B. When we increase x 0 to 1, y is increased 2 to 5. So slope of this line is 3. For here it will be 2. For this one it is negative, that's why it's not correct. And here we will get 1 over 2. So that's why answer is A. But be attentive about, sometimes it can say what's the graph of the function which is perpendicular to this line. Then you have to find slope of second line with using this formula. So it will be a little bit different. So be attentive about here, this part. Okay, let's look 9. X squared minus 6x plus 11 is equal to, from here we know that y is equal to x minus 1. Then we have to put all of them in the first side. X squared minus 7x plus 10 is equal to 0. Then we can write it negative 5 and negative 2 x. So it will be x minus 5, x minus 2 is equal to 0. When factors of some expression is equal to 0, we can write them separate. We can make equal them separately 0 to 0. So from first one we will get 5, and from second one we will get 2. And because of this one we will get 4 and 1. And that's the answer will be 4. Be attentive about what it asks. It asks y coordinate. Don't be don't take x from equation. For 10 we have to just make them in common denominator. 5 multiplied by 2 plus 8 over 2x minus 1. This part will be 18 and 2 will be eliminated, so we have 9 here. 9 over x minus 1, and the answer is A. For a positive real numbers x, where x with degree of 8 is equal to 2, and it asks about x with degree of 24. So for doing this 80 equal to 24, we can make them in cube. We can rise both sides by degree of 3. So we will get x with degree of 24 is equal to 8. Let's look 12. For 12 we have to use this formula. It is equal to, when we want to write this degree as a fraction, we can write them. We can write a in denominator and b in numerator. This one is called numerator and this one called denominator. Let's do just revision. Let's write f is 6a over 3 multiplied by k is 2 over 3. This part will be equal to 2a, so answer is D. If it was something like this, a plus b, for example, let's say here is k, here is 3. We cannot write this a with k over 3 and b is degree of k over 3. It's not correct. We can write them like a plus b with degree of k over 3. So it's correct for this one. Okay, for sorting, let's first find what's the meaning of gt, t and c. Gt is the number of people, go to function g. From here we can understand this number of people. T is air temperature in Fahrenheit, and c is a constant. Just if 350 people are going, so 350 is equal to 5 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 90 minus 12c, and we can write this 25 here with plus. Okay, 375 multiplied by 2 is equal to 5 multiplied 630 minus 12c. They will be eliminated, so we have 75 here. 150 is equal to 630 minus 12c. 12c is equal to 480 and c is equal to 40. So answer is B for this question. Okay, for 14 it says that for every increase of 1000 feet, water drops approximately 1.84. From here we can understand slope is negative. Okay, after that it says h feet above sea level, so it says feet. That's why we have to find what's the amount for 1 feet. It will be 1.84 over 1000, and it will be equal to this number. For answer we have only B, and 2012 is our initial number. That's why it have to be here. Then it will decrease with this amount. Let's look C and D. C and D is not correct form for linear equations. That's why they are not correct. B is correct for if it says h is number of 1000 feet, but it says only feet. That's why answer is B. Let's look 15. For 15 it's a equation circle, so we have equation like this. We have to divide this negative 4x by 2x, write it in square, and we have to divide this 6y by 2y, and we have to write it square also. Okay, we are doing this. We have to convert this form to x minus a square plus y minus b square is equal to r square. R is radius of circle, a and b is our center of circle. So after that we have to put this negative 24 to second side. 24 plus, it will be 2, it will be 3, 2 square plus 3 square, 4, 9, we will get 37. R square is equal to 37, and answer is C. Okay, for 16, when absolute value of this kind of expression is equal to positive number, we have two solutions. For example, absolute value of x equal to 4, and x has two solutions, negative 4 and positive 4. When it is equal to 0, it has only one solution. When it is equal to negative number, there is no solution. So it says that one of the solution is 1. What's another one? 5 minus x is equal to 4. 5 minus x is equal to negative 4. From here we will get 1, but we are not supposed to find this one. For second one we have to put x to second side, negative 4 to first side. 5 plus 4 is equal to x, 9 is equal to x. So answer is 9. Okay, c is a positive integer less than 5, so and because it says positive, it's greater than 0 and less than 5, so c can be equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to put one of this number in the equation. For example, let's put 1. We will get 7. Let's put 2. 6. Let's put 3. Again 7. And let's put last one. So we have 3 different answers. You can write one of them. All of them will be correct. All of them will be right. Okay, for 18 we have a science lab. We have groups and they have to build small and large electrical circuits. For a large one we need 4 resistors and 2 capacitors. For small we need 3 resistors and 1 capacitor. At total we have 100 resistors and 70 capacitors. All groups have to make both of them. If they do one of them, it's not correct for task, let's say. So we have to find total 7R 3S. Then we have to divide 100 by 7. We will get 14 point, let's say something. So we can make 14 group can take resistors, and when we divide 17 by 3 we will get 23 point something. So 23 group can get capacitors. So it means that 14 group will get enough, will be provided by resistors and capacitors. So we are finding this number, and remaining group 23 minus 14, 9 group will not providing by resistors, but they will get capacitor, but it's not correct for task. So answer is 14 for 18. Okay, for 19 we have a P. When we are converting radians to degree, we have to write 180 instead of P. 7 multiplied by 180 over 6, so we will get 210. So answer is 210. When we are converting degree, it is degree, to radians, we have to multiply it P over 180. So we will get this expression. For 90, answer is 210. For 20, FR is equal to this expression, and it says FH minus 3 is equal to 0. So we have to make inside of bracket equal to each other. After that we have to write this expression for all R in the equation, in the function R. So it will be h minus 7 and h minus 2 square. From first one we will get 7 because it is equal to 0. From second one we will get 2. So answer is 2 or 7. Okay, it's the end of the section 3. We will look section 4 for another time. Okay, thank you for watching.